the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Abuja for sesi ameno e kasa yi ye bopie mu no yakwakopi mu eye parliament eye faako a eye vetting no e koso no. Na in fact Drew Samuel Okudzeto ablakwaso na video bi ababonten a mede ebe kire ahwefo ne atifo entokwa pa chese e koso sesi e wo eye chamber na vetting no e koso no between minority caucus and the majority caucus a omuka eye committee no e ho no. Na in fact ni nyina ene say eye committee no omo agree on so omo be vetting nipa 4 ana omo timi avert 5 as it stands now. Say when you look at the time it's 10:24 in Ghana here now. Omo vetting nipa 5 instead of 4 omo vetting 5, but still NDC amanyoko no e pese omo force NPP caucus a omo ka committee no ho emo vetting Okudzeto ablakwa eno ana chese minority leader honorable Afenyo Markin ene eye the minority whip eye Frank Anodompre e trese time no omo share no apa ho enipa omo agree on so omo be vet omo no apa ho. So there is no way so omo be hwe so assign amia vet eye Okudzeto ablakwa unpreparedly etene saadi anyame bo china no pa Okudzeto ablakwa mra eno ana chese akwakofa ensensem yedi aba chese ebinum entom ho ase yehwe video ni bi na yenti esema Frank Anodompre e de kan.
It's a big confrontation. It's a big confrontation. The minority leader himself in the car trying. This is chaos. Well, as you can see, I mean, the Nsem-Pii says they will not allow these tables to be. The tables are literally being pushed, not allowing this to happen. And these are really terrible scenes, as we are seeing in Parliament, with honorable members right at each other's throats.
Abuja for video ni bi ana chese yako akwakohwe no. Na in fact and some Frank Anodompre edi to dwane chese there is no way say NDC amanyoko no on betimi abuli wo mo, because ye nyina na yetena ase ne ye jitu mu say yebe veti enipa maako 4 ana nyame nchaade yetimi ayade akwakoduru eye 5 na se ye group 5 how come say we beka se chinchina achen yenye enipa 6 and as 7 because aka Okudzeto ablakwa ene akando na ekobane sa ebeye den na etimi akwakoyeye eno ana chese akwakofa sa ensensem nyina ede akwakoba yenti ensema Frank Anodompre enso ede etudwa.
You are aware that some of the nominees, we don't even ask them questions. Where we have to ask the relevant questions, we will ask. Nothing will stop us from asking the necessary questions. It's not every nominee. Some of their nominees spend 5 minutes. NDC is always up to intimidating people. They think that they must always bully. We will not accept any bully. They can call us micro-minority. They can say whatever they want to say. We've been cooperating with them. Today we agreed to do 3. The clerk to the committee is a partisan clerk. Indeed, she is a typical NDC. She agrees with them and then she advertises and informs people to come. All the practice has always been that chairman ranking would agree as to who and who will come. Yesterday, there was no agreement. The chairman was with me, no meeting. Then in the night, 10 p.m., the clerk advertised 10. This morning, my deputy was here. They had a pre-sitting. They agreed to 3. Later in the afternoon, they said 4. And then again, they said that, oh, let's compromise on 1 more. We said, okay. Then he made it 5. Just as we finished the 5th, we realized that they've paraded several other nominees dressed. And then they thought that we will boycott. We will not boycott. We will not boycott. We will not boycott. I'm saying that we will not boycott. Thank you very much.
Even the candidate nominees that we didn't agree, we have done it. Kofi Adams was not part of the arrangement. We compromised and did it. We agreed on 4. We have done 5. They should understand. What is this? Why? Look, some of them we spend less than 30 minutes on them. We can't do proper vetting with this short time. They should understand this. Otherwise, it will not happen.
I am very, very, very sorry that these scenes that we are seeing are being projected to the rest of the country and to the world. The whole world knows that Ghana has one of the most beautiful and functioning democracies. The Ghana Parliament remains an envy of many parliaments. Indeed. We've had an election that was so beautiful. The losing side conceded, and the whole world acclaimed us. And you could see that by the number of heads of states who came to witness the transition. So please, please, let us not destroy that image, that enviable image that we have carved for ourselves to the rest of the world as a beautiful, functioning democracy. I am pleading with all sides. I am pleading with all sides. As you can see, we would have continued, but logistically, it is no longer possible to continue. Logistically, the microphones have all been destroyed. And you know that with the microphones destroyed, it will be difficult for the media to carry the proceedings live on their various stations. They may carry the image, but they cannot carry the voice. And vetting is about assessing and evaluating the nominee. As it is now, we in this room may be able to assess and evaluate them by hearing them, but the rest of the country will not be able to do that. The technical staff have closed and they have gone home. And so there's no way, in fact, even if they were here, the distraction of some of the machines here cannot be easily replaced tonight. So for that reason, it is practically impossible to continue with the vetting. So I am pleading with all sides, that we should bring proceedings to an end, and tomorrow, given that the facilities here have been destroyed, by morning we will designate a new location within the House to continue with the vetting of the nominees. But before I end, let me caution everybody that, you see, all of us have supporters out there. All of us need to satisfy our supporters. And so when we are vetting, let's make good use of the time allocated to us so that we can be efficient, we can vet as many people as possible, so that we can have the ministers at the various ministries functioning and delivering on the commitments that Ghanaians endorsed at the polls by the way they voted. So I am pleading with members of the committee. And I will have discussions with my colleague, the minority leader, so that we can come to some conclusion on the time allocation and how long we take to vet individual nominees. So please, I am pleading with you. Because what we have done today, we have seriously damaged our reputation as a parliament. We have seriously damaged our reputation as a parliament. It will take us a lot of effort to redeem ourselves. But I know that Ghanaians can forgive, and they will forgive us. But going forward, let us be decent when we are doing the vetting. It is not right to spend 3 hours, 4 hours questioning a nominee. It is not right. It provokes a lot of people. I'm not saying we shouldn't ask nominee questions, but let the passions and the anger informing the decision to continue, even though today you have done so well. Indeed, today you had scheduled to vet 3 people. You agreed among yourselves and then made it 4. Then you agreed among yourselves and you extended it to 6. Unfortunately, the developments now makes it difficult to continue and implement the agreement. So I am pleading with you, bear with us. We are ending proceedings and tomorrow we will continue. Meanwhile,